For this month, I have been reading what seems like nonstop nonfiction books, and they've all been amazing. While they all seem to be a wide range of topics, some of them are definitely tried but true ones when it comes to my interests. And since I keep on reading books about the same subjects, I feel like this would be a really good time to introduce the concept of who wrote it best. Dan Barry, Federal Corrections Edition. I love a memoir, especially if it's written by a celebrity. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be top quality when it comes to writing or the message. And if we're comparing Teresa's Giudice memoir, Turning the Tables, written mostly by the People reporter doing the fluff piece on her, to Piper Kerman's story about what it was like when she did time at the same facility and what she learned, you're going to see that these are two widely different stories. Although their crimes are somewhat similar, yes, I'm comparing her drug mule crime to Teresa's fudging the banking documents and being found guilty of that. Because, as Piper says, Dan Barry seems to have a lot of people when it comes to financial crimes and drug crimes like she faced. Also, they both did a lot of yoga when in prison. But if you're looking for a book about self reflection, this book is missing it, and this book has it. What helps is that it was a non violent crime, and although she was transporting money across international borders, by the time she was caught, she takes accountability and sticks around. In fact, she ends up turning herself in, much like Teresa eventually does. She then serves a 15-month sentence in the facility, and in her memoir, she recounts not just her own experience, but that of the other women around her. Of course, she does use fictional names, probably combines a couple of people, but the characters in this novel are so memorable that they based an entire TV series on it. This book made me cry, especially when she talks about some of the other women and what they experienced in the prison system. But aside from the amazing writing and the fact that she really captures not just her own story, but the story of other women around her, she makes sure to talk about what type of resources and what it would look like if we did reform the prison system. So who wrote it better? It's going to be Orange is the New Black. But if you have an opinion to share, make sure you put it in the comments below.